everybody, this is Tambiota and I'm back with another third-party video review. And once again, I'd like to thank my friend Swell Fury for allowing me to have access to these so I can do reviews on them. So as you can see, I have Perfect Effects PE-DX03 Warden. Let me show off the box real quick. So you can see it's large. I can't even fit it on the whole screen. So let me see if I can back out a little bit more. No, yeah, I'm out almost all the way right here. So yeah, you can see the edges of my screen here. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Yeah, there's some of it right there, but let me get it to about there. Yeah, that's good. So you can see Warden in his robot mode. And taking a look at the backs, you see the 7-in-1 mode. So you know, you have your different commander mode. So this stuff can go on the original Fort Max, these three things right here. So, and then you have, you know, your core robot, which is the headmaster. So, and then he can fit in different things. It's just crazy. You can fit him in here in the back. You can fit him on top of Warden. He can make a scout tank. You see him here in his full colored. He comes with a stand. He has die cast parts. That's him in the tank mode, but without the gun on top of it, and that's him with the gun on top. So, you know, it says like 7 different things, but there's only, you know, really some of them are kind of the same ones over and over again. So you have, so basically what it's saying 7, you have commander mode, and that goes on your G1 Fortress Maximus. Then you have your regular robot mode, then you have your core robot, so that's 3, and then number 4 is a scout tank, which is basically, it just takes some of the extra stuff that he has and makes something out of it. And then 5 is the cannon, which is just a gun. So you know, and then 7 is super robot, where you have all of the stuff on there. And then 6, well, here's 6. 6 is the cannon tank. But you know, I'll show off some of these. I'm not gonna show off every single one of them individually. You know, I'll show off certain ones so you can get a good look at it. And then you have that same picture on this side again. And then you have the Warden logo here on the front, and you have it here again on the bottom with some warning labels and such. So let me go ahead and get this guy out of the box and we can check him out. Alright, so here is Warden out of the box and in his tank mode, his vehicle mode. And as you can see, it has basically all of his pieces on there. So you have all of his different missile pods, his laser gun, and actually if you look up here, you can flip this open and then remove this, and the headmaster actually fits in here, kind of, I guess he's driving it. So tab that back into place and then just flip those up. His treads do turn. They're kind of, they get stuck and they don't really want to turn just because the rubber is kind of molded and stays in that, but they do turn. This right here, this missile pod is actually supposed to go here, but for some reason on this one it doesn't actually stick. It doesn't stay very well, so I just stick it back here on the treads. So there's like a couple places that are tabbed on here that have like little notches, so you can tab all that stuff on there. So to get him into his robot mode, basically what we're going to do is we'll start back here. We're going to remove the gun. So to remove the gun, you need to pull off these pieces, because it tabs in here and then tabs right here, and that kind of holds the gun on. So pull that off. And then the gun comes out. On the instructions, it shows that it clips into here, but it actually doesn't. So let me just take that and put that off to the side for right now. I'll take this and put this off to the side. Alright, so next what we want to do is take this portion right here, we're going to flip it back and then untab it from there, from the back of there, and set that off to the side. And then we'll take this, pull this down, pull this off, set it off to the side, pull out the core driver, and we'll I'll bring him out like that so you can see him a little bit better. And there he is like that. He looks really nice. I like the way that he looks. And we'll take that and put that off to the side. And then take these off, put these to the side. Take that off, put it to the side. And then we'll come, basically we're going to come here and we'll pull these feet apart, take this, put it off to the side, and now we're going to come up underneath here and we'll just untab all this stuff, set this off to the side. Alright, so now we'll flip this down right here and we're going to take the feet, rotate that around like that, and then rotate that like that. And these are nice ratcheting joints, very powerful ratcheting joints. And then flip that forward, flip that forward, flip the foot up, foot, heel. Let me make sure that this is straight. Alright, like that. And then we're going to take the arms, all that like that. Take the arms, split them apart, pull them like that, flip that forward, flip that forward, flip that down, twist it, and then underneath here you flip that and you flip the hand around. So you can go like that and then twist the hand and it can open like that and close. So we'll just flip that fist out, turn it like that. And then what we'll do is take the headmaster portion, and this guy, he's really easy to transform. You're just gonna fold that up like that and then take and ratchet in the legs, and then they tab into the shoulders right here. See, there's a tab right there. Just tab that into the shoulders, flip that up like that so that reveals the head, and cha-dum, and there you have Warden in his robot mode. Basically he's almost done. There's a couple things back here that you need to do. You take this also, flip this down, and then you want to take this piece right here. You want to pop this piece off, and then I'll show you where to store that in just a little bit. And then you're going to take this, which is the head for his Fort Max mode, and you clip it onto there, and then you can go, and this stuff tabs. You see there's a little tab right there that tabs to there and then clips in. Like so. And then once you have that tabbed in, I think this is supposed to go and flip like this. So then you take this portion right here, this is going to become a gun. Basically it's a basic blaster for him. So you can go like this and then put that right there. These two pieces, they go here, or they can tab into his shins right here. So if you want to take and put all the super stuff on him, you're going to take this, and you actually have to take these off, and then you can tab those into the shin like I showed you or told you earlier. And you just you want to pull this, take these tabs down, take these and fold these tabs down like that. And then you're going to tab them into this portion right here, that little tab right there. And then tab that into right there. And then what you want to do next is you want to take this portion, the treads, and that little piece that I told you that you needed to take off. You're going to take that and you have to open this right here. It's easier if you just grab it from the side and pull it open. You take this piece and then like that, and then you just close that back up. Alright, so when that's closed up, then you take and flip it this away, and there are, sorry, I mistold. This is supposed to actually be open. So you open that up, and then you take it, and we want to flip it around, and there's two tabs right here, and then there's two tabs right there, two holes right there, and you take those, and it should line up. That, fold that up, put it like that. There we go. And then that fits like that. And it makes him a little back heavy, and so that's why he kind of comes with a stand. But you can see he stands up fine even without his gun. But he has a stand that he also comes with, and it has a little portion that you tab into the back of him, and then it supports him standing up. And then you can add these little missile pods onto the treads. So like that, and then this one. You know what? Kind of like this, like so. Kind of like it more in the middle of there, and then take this. And see that tabs in like that. And so with him like that, then you can take this portion right here, and you can actually take and fold. So with the gun like this, you can take and fold this in, and then fold it like that, and come to the back here again, and then you can tab it like so right here, so that it's then stored on his back. And then the next piece, you can take this piece right here, and I haven't tried this yet. I don't know exactly where it pegs into. Okay, so there's two tabs. There's a tab right here, or a hole right here and a hole right here, and then there's supposed to be two tabs on his shoulder. Sorry, it's these two pegs. So it's this peg and this peg. Whenever you... That doesn't make sense. Maybe it's these two. Sorry, there's a lot of pegs on these things. There's two pegs here, there's holes right here, and there's pegs right here. Sorry about that. Let me get this in here. Okay, and you put that on there. And then you put the head on. And almost done now. These ankles are really strong. I'm surprised by that. Most of the time you get figures that are top heavy, the ankles are real weak. These are not in the least bit. So then you have his massive gun, and for his gun, you know, this thing is huge. So you want to pull out this piece right here, and this one right here, and there's actually a way that you can get him to hold it two-handed, but it shows it like with him holding it upside down. So a lot of people, what they like to do is they like to collapse this in, and they just have him kind of holding it with this in the hand like this. Put that hand on there, and then you can kind of go like that, or you can also have the stock folded out, and he can hold it like that. And like I said, the gun is overly huge. It is very large gun. All right, so that's him in his super robot mode. Let me push him a little bit back so you can get a little bit more of a larger view of him. So now let me go ahead and transform him into his command mode, as they say, which is his head mode. All right, so here we have Warden back in his regular robot mode. This is basically the base mode that you need to get him into his commander mode, which is the head mode for Fortress Maximus. So to do that, to start out, what we're going to do is come back here, and we'll actually untab kind of this stuff right here, and you'll go like that. And then this will fold out like that. Then you can take the headmaster and pop him off, and then you want to take and basically fold that like that. Take and fold this down like so, and then you want to bend the elbows up like that, and then you can take this, and it says that you can fit it in here and kind of have him kind of piloting the face, you know, right behind here. But I can't get him to I can't get him in here properly where he'll stay, and everything else will kind of fit around him. It's a little bit easier to take him out and not have him in there, but he is supposed to be able to be in there. So then with that, then we're going to take this and go like that. The instructions say to take and hold this and then swivel this around, but you know, it's just easier to go like that. Then flip these forward like that, and then flip that up like that. And then next we're going to work on the hands. So we'll take and go like this, that, rotate these up, rotate them like that, flip these down, put the fist in, rotate that, flip down, rotate the fist in, close, close, snap together, snap all this nice stuff together. And then once that's snapped together, you can just leave that like that. And so next we take all the skirt pieces, lift that up, flip this under, flip this up, flip this up, flip this up, and then this one last piece, flip that up. You want to take this piece, flip this up, because that unlocks the waist stuff underneath here. And then you want to just kind of hold the skirt, and you want to rotate the legs underneath the skirt. Rotate that, and then you close this back down on that, and then I'll lock that in place again. So then with that, we're gonna take the legs and fold them like this on both sides, and take and rotate like that and like that. And then when that's rotated, then you're gonna take this whole section right here and rotate that down like so. This will kind of peg into here. It'll kind of falls into there. So you go like that. There we go. It goes like that. And you want to take the legs and go like that. And then make sure that's up, go like that. Alright, so then with the legs like that, you want to take, and like that was supposed to be like that, and you want to take this portion right here, there's a little tab right here, tabs into this hole right here. And it's tabbed in like so. And then next you want to come here to the legs, and basically you're gonna like flatten out the legs. So you'll untab back here, you're gonna untab that. So there's a tab right there, and then this tabs into here. So then you want to rotate all that out. And you're gonna take on this side, you're gonna take and flip that, just the heel. You want to flip the heel down, flip it around, and then flip it under like that. And then you want to come on this other side and do it also. So disconnect, flip that out, take and flip the heel down, flip it up, rotate it around. This thing's already getting heavy. Alright, and then with that done, then what you want to do is come to here, and you want to push this over and push this over, and then you're going to take and rotate up the legs into basically the head cavity. And then once you have it like that, you flip this forward. This will then pull down here, and then there's a tab right here and a little hole right here in there. I don't know if you can see that. You can kind of see the tab. The hole's a little hard to see. You can see the tab and the hole. It's right, they're right next to each other. So you tab that into there, and then when you come here, you got to get this behind the mask portion, the heel behind the mask. So it goes like that. Like I said, this is, like I said, holding this thing up, it gets a little heavy, so I had to put it down for a second just to rest my arms. There we go. This thing doesn't like to always stick. Let me get this in here. There, that goes like that. So that's in there. Tab this back into here. Okay. Alright, so with all that in there now, then you take this, push that in there, and then you're basically going to do the same thing with this side. Flip that in. And you're going to lower this down and try to get the heel behind it. Flip that forward. Now I can kind of see why nobody has done this on camera, because it's heavy and it is a pain. Okay. I did this earlier today, so I know it can be done. It was done earlier, so let me just far enough. Let me get that in farther. Oh, that's what I did. Damn it, I forgot to flip these tabs around right here. Let me undo this. Forgot to flip these around. These need to be flipped around. Tabs right here. Flip these around. Okay. That's what's giving me all those troubles. What's this? What a... Alright, let's try this again. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's come back over here again. Try to get all this stuff lined up again. Okay, it's in there. Tap the back side in. Okay. Push that forward. Rotate this up. See, this always comes undone for me. See, that notch always comes undone. So I don't know if I'm still not transforming it right, but it okay, it's clipped. Push that in, tab that in. Alright, so all that's tabbed in now. Alright. Put all that stuff in, flip this up. Okay, like that. And then what you want to do next is you'll take this portion right here, flip it forward like that, and then you want to take this gun right here and you fold it like this, and you'll take it and it all tabs in together like that. And see, then you have his commander mode, which is his basically it's giant head. So what do you do with this? What do you think you do with this? Let's put that to the side and bring out the big man himself. So there are his legs. So let me raise my stand up. Need to go much higher. Alright, so there is G1 Fortress Maximus, and so we can take that head off, and it has tabs. If you look at the head, it has tabs right here, but I was told it doesn't really tab in that well, just because of all this stuff. It just kind of fits on here. Yeah, well, maybe I'm just not transforming it right or something, but it looks like it should tab in, but it's not really tabbing in that great. So there that is. And then you can take his big old gun, and you need to take and hold up the stock. And tab that into there. And there you have Fort Max with the Warden add-ons. So there's one more thing that he can do. This thing right here can actually fit on his back. So if you take it and you can take this piece right here and tab it into here like this. I think it's that way. You can just fold that up, and then you can take, kind of fold these pieces back kind of like that, and then you can rotate these like so, like that, and then you can go and turn Fortress Max around, and then right here you can then tab, you gotta get it just right, you can slide that in, slide that in like so, and that'll sit on his back like that. So then basically Fort Max can hold basically all of Warden. So still, you can see that it's not, the head's not really staying attached very well for me. I'm not, you know, maybe I didn't have them connected right or something. Maybe there's something that I don't have. Let's try it now. Maybe I need to, you know what, I'm gonna try to take this apart. I'm gonna take these and put them underneath this. See if that'll help any. Alright, so that's all tabbed together now. See if that helps any. You know what, that was it. That's why it wasn't locking into place. It was those little skirts that were holding it up. So just remember to put those skirts in, and you know, your Fortress Maximus can have the Warden head on it. Like, once again, I want to thank Swole Fury for providing the Fortress Maximus and the Warden set so that I can bring these to you. And don't forget to check out my other videos, subscribe, follow me on Twitter. This has been Tambio, and I'll see you next time.